Good morning, my dearest one. Now, I was hoping to hear from you, but you're obviously off on a longer break than expected, which is great. I still don't quite understand why you haven't got your own. You buy a new mobile yourself? I don't know, why not? You know, with a telephone number, we can talk through WhatsApp or something. Anyway, it's rain. Oh, look. Big crow. So, and I see you've got a thunderstorm in Kazan today. You know, you can do the weather. Hey, big crow. Hey, big crow. Hey, big crow. Hey, big crow. They come and visit. I put out food. Right. Well, I'm just taking the line that you are a genuine young Russian woman who's found me somehow through the internet by magic, and you're 2,000 miles away, off in Russia, and here I am in England. Right. Well, I've been very plain and clear. I've had a life. I'm 63 years old. 30 years ago, I had my own home, a nice little house in England in a town called Newport Pagnell, where they make Aston Martins. It's a very nice motor car. That's Beethoven finished. It was the Seventh Symphony, conducted by Herbert von Karajan. I physically saw it being done, conducted actually by Lord Yehudi Menuhin at the Royal Albert Hall. I had a friend who went and saw it in London. Right, now, the weather's rubbish. Again, I've got the heating on in the house, okay, because it's quite cool outside, but, you know, I perspire easily anyway. Right. So, my line is this. Yes, I've spoken to people about you. What you say is you've spoken to your mother and your sister and so on. Right. There is a possibility that it's all a sort of, or that you are a genuine young Russian woman who wants to find a man to be with. So that's the line I'm taking. If you want to be with me, I will try and facilitate that. So I was hoping to hear from you, but I haven't. Well, one of the stories I cherish, I've had this broken marriage, but my parents were married for 39 years, you know, wonderfully happily and so on, is an elderly couple, Jewish, and where I used to live in northwest London now. I used to go to buy my paraffin, because I like paraffin for the oil lamps and everything. Now, near where I had my horse. Now, at the shop, this couple was there. The story is this. They met before the Second World War. They're Jewish, actually. It's a very Jewish area. Golders Green, it's it's very Jewish. Actually, that's not Golders Green. Edgware. Anyway, it's still very Jewish. Right, so they met before the war. They plighted their troth, i.e., they said, that's it. Then the man whom the woman had said yes to had to go to war for 5 years. And she never saw him again. For 5 years she waited. 5 years. This is a true story. 50 years later, they've been married for 50 years. Now, I think that is a very beautiful story. She waited for 5 years. They plighted their troth, i.e., it means said, we'll be together. They weren't married, I don't think, initially. But she waited for him for 5 years. I think that's such a beautiful story. Right. Now, in your one of your letters, you say it is transformative to meet and marry someone and then have children, etc., etc., etc. It totally transforms one's life. Correct. That is the way it is. Right. I'm pretty sure you will want children. If you're 28, as a young Russian woman, you will want children. I'm an older man. I am 63 years old. Right? I'm not old, but I am getting old. Now, could we have some beautiful years together, maybe? With children, maybe. Right. That's the robin. He sits in the tree. I am a Christian. Ultimately, I believe we're all in God's hand, and God will fix everything. We've got to do our part, but somehow God is beyond that. It's a famous little bird in England, the robin. It's got a little red breast, a bit like me. Right. There's the wind as well. That whistle is for my horse. Right. I think that's enough of me. Cheerio. The lighting is not very good here. I'm indoors because it's sort of raining and drizzling outside. Cheerio. Catch you later.